The WLC volunteer team is 102 people strong this year, 95 of which will be together in Chicago for 10 days this July. Though we operate within 6 different substaffs, we are one team with one goal. You were selected for a certain position with specific responsibilities, but don't let that be a box that keeps you. We recognize that the WLC volunteer team is comprised of some of the most talented Hobie volunteers in our entire community. If you have ideas, thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns, please always know that we want to hear from you regardless of what position you've been assigned to fulfill this year. With that in mind, I wanted to take a few more minutes to speak to the overall staffing structure at the World Leadership Congress. The WLC Org Chart, which is pictured below, is comprised of the following 6 groups. The ambassador staff oversees our direct relationship with 420 WLC ambassadors. This team is our largest staff at WLC and is comprised of a vice chair, a senior ambassador staff assistant, more commonly known as SASA, or SASA as we like to say, 7 section leaders, and 35 facilitators. You will see SASA often, as one of her most visible responsibilities is to MC and enhance the program from center stage. Additionally, each section leader will work directly with 5 facilitators, and this group will be known as a section. Every facilitator will eventually be assigned approximately 12 ambassadors, and their supervision and support of those ambassadors is what makes the Hobie experience so special for each and every group at WLC. The Global Relations team is a brand new addition to the WLC this year and oversees our fundraising, recruitment efforts, and organizational partnerships. The Global Fund team is comprised of a vice chair, 2 global fund directors, a procurement director, and an alumni relations manager. The recruitment team is a collection of 6 recruitment directors focused on recruiting in the South American, Asian, European, and U.S. regions. Though the Global Relations team is a completely virtual team working ahead of the WLC to ensure that we have an amazing ambassador cohort, many of these volunteers will also be with us in other capacities on site in Chicago. Another new team at WLC this year is the Inclusive Wellness staff. This team is exploring how wellness and inclusivity can be central to the conversation at all times and is supported by a vice chair, an inclusion director, an ambassador care director, 2 wellness directors, and 3 medics. This team is unlike anything we've ever experienced in the Hobie space, and we will all benefit from the deep work that they're doing to support our seminar. The marketing team is responsible for promoting the WLC to a global audience of participants, parents, and other partners. This creative team includes a vice chair, a digital media director, a marketing director, a social media manager, a design manager, and a photographer. This year, we are incredibly fortunate to have multiple professionals on this team, and the quality of their work already speaks volumes to the talent within this group. The operations team is the backbone of the WLC, connecting all of our ideas and energies into an executable system that allows for over 500 people to enjoy the experience of a lifetime. Commonly referred to as ops, this team includes a vice chair, a director of operations, a director of junior staff, an operations manager, a transportation manager, a food and beverage manager, a junior staff manager, an operations assistant, and 18 junior staffers. Previously known as Team Alumni, the WLC junior staff is a new position that combines the former TA and ASA responsibilities into a group that heavily supports our operations and ambassador staff teams, as well as all other staffs at the WLC. This year, each section will have 2 to 3 junior staffers aligned with the group so that J staff members can enjoy the experience of engaging with our ambassadors and vice versa. The WLC program is the foundation of literally everything we do at WLC. This year's program team is comprised of a vice chair, a program director, an events manager, a house manager, a program assistant, 2 AV managers, and creative activity coordinators for choir, dance, storytelling, art and action, photography, and hopefully some more. This year's program team is going to blow your mind with the amazing, interactive, and intentional program they're developing. Stay tuned in the Slack machine for more details coming from the program team soon. Finally, we have my squad, the leadership team. This group is comprised of each of the WLC's vice chairs, as well as myself, Melvin Thomas as the assistant to the chair, and we're joined by Cheryl Bren, who is our Chief International Programs Officer for Hobie. She oversees our team and works directly with us on planning and executing every aspect of the WLC.